most people didn't expect the Packers to make the playoffs, me and you included. I know no one expected them to beat the Cowboys. Surely they can't go in to San Francisco and beat the 49ers, not with MVP Brock Purdy. Well, let's look at MVP Brock Purdy's numbers, because if you look at this, Ryan, they look pretty similar to Jordan Love. Yards, 4,280 to 4,159. Touchdowns, Jordan Love's got one more. Same interceptions. Yeah, Brock Purdy, a little bit elevated on the completion percentage, but I think if you asked a lot of people, they would just assume Brock Purdy, oh, he's definitely played way better than Jordan Love this year. You look at this, I don't know, man. Pretty freaking similar to me.
They may not be identical, but they're fraternal.
That's right. They came out at the same time, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, man, this is, look, what I will say, though, and I'll kind of digress on the quarterbacks because you kind of laid it out perfectly.
Go ahead.
I'm with you. You have won me over to the side of Brock Purdy's not all he's cracked up to be, but
no, he's still
I've
good.
now turned to the side of Shanahan's just that good at his scheme, and every quarterback can succeed. I would hate to see, being an opponent of the 49ers, what it would look like if you had somebody like a Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen under center. It would be crazy.
It'd be horrible.
But what I will say is, it is going to be tough for the Packers because they are going into San Francisco and it's going to be a crazy day. But, as far as like stats go, the 49ers defense it fell behind the Cowboys a little bit throughout the season. So, the Packers, if they play like they did against the Cowboys, there's a good chance they can score points. What they have to do is find a way to stop Christian McCaffrey. I think that's the key to success for the Packers this weekend, is stopping CMC. You can let Brock Purdy throw, because we've seen it. If he gets into that 2-minute drill type, mentality and just airing it down, trying to get points and throwing to Ayuk and Samuel and he's going to mess up. He's done it. We've seen it happen. So I would rather take away their biggest weapon at CMC and say, you know what, Purdy, you go win it for us. Let's see what you can do. And I guarantee you, he probably won't step up. But you can have somebody like Jordan Love come in, and I think he could step up and win the game if he had to. So I know you didn't ask me this, but I'm telling you the key here, stop CMC, let the rest fall where they may, and I'm telling you the Packers have a good shot at walking out with victory.
No, I mean, I didn't ask you, but that's what we do on these. We talk about matchups, what we're looking at. I think that's the fun, because football, it's like fighting. It's about matchups. Green Bay matched up really well against the Cowboys. Cowboys like to play a lot of man, and Matt LaFleur exposed them. That's what I want to see, is what is Matt LaFleur, someone from the Shanahan tree, right? They work together. What can Matt LaFleur do to try and get an edge on this 49ers defense? Because I promise Aaron Jones isn't going to run for 160 yards on this defensive front. It's just not going to happen. No. And it's not going to be as easy as it was against Dallas. I think, obviously, I agree with your point. You do want to limit McCaffrey. I'm the same. I'm like, I want to stack the box and kind of just dare Purdy to beat me. And he can. Like, he absolutely can. But if Green Bay can keep the game close, if they can get the ball first, like they did it against Dallas, they elected to receive and go downfield and score, and they can keep Brock Purdy on the back foot, that's how you beat them. When Shanahan and Brock Purdy are rolling, I've said it a million times, no one can stop them. But if you get out in front first, if you take away their ability to run and build off of it with the play action, and they have to throw because they're behind, it falls apart. I think if I'm Matt LaFleur, my game plan is go out there, try to get the ball first, try to score, try to get up on San Francisco and put the pressure on Purdy to catch me. If Green Bay is playing catch up all day, they don't stand a chance. I think they have to get out to an early lead and disrupt San Francisco.
So, to your point, as of Week 18, the 49ers were third in rushing defense compared to the Cowboys, who were 16th.
Yeah.
But where it changes is the 49ers are ranked 14th at passing defense compared to 5th for the Cowboys. So when you stack these matchups side by side for Green Bay's opponent, what it looks like is going to happen is Love is going to have to carry this team to the victory. I don't think they can rely, like you said, on Jones or Dillon or whoever they want to start at running back. I don't think that they'll be able to run against the 49ers. It's just that their line is too dominating. Really, the key here for the 49ers would be how much pressure can you get on Love and try to force him to make mistakes. We saw some pressure come against the Cowboys for love.
Didn't matter.
He did fantastic. I mean, he was throwing off his back heels. Once I saw him throw on his pinky toe. He was just standing on the one toe, and he threw it 58 yards.
A dime.
I couldn't believe it, but I watched it happen. And so, because the guy on the other side of the ball isn't going to be able to do that. Brock Purdy can't do that.
No.
And the reason I say that so confidently is because I haven't ever seen it happen.